Welcome to another tutorial of Proflan YouTube channel. In this particular video, we are going to have a discussion on how you can be able to work out and solve integration and differentiation questions in P1 EdExcel. We are given a question and we're supposed to integrate this expression we have here, and then we are supposed to give our answer in a simplified form. If you are new to Proflan YouTube channel, consider subscribing so that anytime we are going to upload further tutorials, you'll be notified. In Proflan, we do matters physics and math, A levels, IGCSE, and GCSE. So we're going to start. When you're given a question like this one here, the first thing that we need to do in this expression is to expand it and then simplify, so that you can be able to integrate term by term. So we can be able to say now this expression can be written as 3x plus 2 multiplied to 3x plus 2, and everything is divided by 4 to the root of x. And at that given point, I can now say the root of x can be written as negative 1, rather it can be written as 1 over 2 as the power of a half at the first place, so that we can be able to expand this first. So expanding this, you are going to get 9x squared plus 12x plus 4, and every term is going to be divided by 4x raised to 1 over 2. Now, once we have this, what we need to realize is that our integral now is going to be the first term divided by the expression that we're having at this point, and this is going to be 9 over 4 x raised to power what? This is x power 2 and x power half, so meaning we're going to subtract the powers. So this is going to be 2 minus 1 over 2, and that's going to be 1.5, and that is exactly going to be 3 over 2. Then plus the second term will be, because this 12 divided by 4 will give us a 3 there, and then once we have a 3 here, we have x power 1 and a half. So this is x raised to power 1 over 2, because 1 minus a half is going to be a half, and this is going to be 4 over 4. That is going to translate to just x raised to power negative a half as the expression, and then we are going to integrate that with respect to x. Now, remember, when you're integrating, you are going to increase the power. You are going to increase the power by 1. Then you divide every fraction. So this is going to be, even that expression is integrated, that's going to be 9 over 4 x raised to power. If we add 3 over 2 plus 1, that is going to translate to, that's going to translate to 5 over 2. Then we divide everything by 5 over 2 here. Then plus this one, we're going to add 1 here, so it's going to be 3x raised to power a half plus 1. That's going to translate to 3 over 2. Everything 3 over 2. Then plus this power, we are going to add 1, and that's going to be x raised to power a half, and everything over 2. Then we are going to say plus c. Don't forget this c at this given point. So we are going now to simplify this expression that we have, and most of the time students get it wrong when it comes to simplifying the expressions. Now, in order to simplify this, we are going to say 9 over 4 divided by 5 over 2. That is going to translate to 9 over 10. 9 over 10 at this given point, x raised to power 5 over 2. Then plus this one is going to become, this is going to become 2 x raised to power 3 over 2, and this is going to be 2x raised to power a half, then plus c as the expression, the expression that we ought to have obtained at this given point. So this is the exact expression we were expected to have as far as this question is concerned. So you need to, for P1, you need to understand how to integrate where you have fraction and where you have expression like this, expand and then simplify to have an expression which is simplified. Then you start the integration term by term. Of course, we understand there are some other techniques that you can be able to use in order to perform this kind of integrations, but for P1, you are supposed to expand and then simplify the expression. We are told the equation has a curve has the equation y equals to f of x, and f prime, the derivative of this function that we are given here, is x squared plus ax plus b. Then given that the y-intercept of c is -8. So what are we supposed to do in this particular question here? Integrating this expression that we are given here, we are going to say y is equals to x power 3 over 3, then plus ax squared over 2, then plus bx, then plus a constant k. I've used the k because already in this question we have a c and we don't want any sort of confusion at that given point. Then now, because already we were told that at the y-intercept of c, the curve that we were given, we were told that it's -8. At the y-intercept, we have -8. That is very important. Remember, at y-intercept, x is always equal to 0. X is always equals to 0. So what does that mean? If we are going to substitute x is 0 to this expression that we are going to have here, we are going to have -8 is equals to 0 raised to power 3 over 3 plus a 0 raised to power 2 over 2 plus b 0 plus k. So which will mean that our k, everything will run 0, our k is going to be -8. So our expression is going to be y is equals to 1 over 3 x power 3 plus ax squared over 2 plus bx minus 8. This is the expression for this curve. So what we need to work out is to find the value of a and find the value of b. How are you going to work out that? Let me show you in 2 easy steps that we are going to use in order to find that expression at that given point. Now, remember we were told that the gradient of the curve, and also we were given the point where this curve C passes. So the curve passes through a point P, which is 3, -2. What does that mean? If we substitute y is -2 and x is 3 at any given point, we are going to form a linear equation. So we are going to say the curve C passes through a point 3, -2. So using this expression that we have obtained at this given point, we can be able to say that y is equals to 1 over 3 x cubed plus a over 2 x squared plus bx minus 8. We substitute that to be -2 is equals to 1 over 3 into 3 raised to power 3 plus a over 2 into 3 raised to power 2 plus b, then 3 minus 8. That's the expression we have, right? So this is going to reduce to 2 is equals to, this is going to be 27. 27 divided by 3 is going to give us 9. And this is going to be equivalent to what? 9. So it will be plus 9a over 2, then plus 3b minus 8. This and this is going to give us positive 1. And when positive 1 goes on the other side, we are going to have minus 3 is equals to 9a over 2 plus 3b. Then even this, we're going to get minus 6 is equals to 9a plus 6b. And basically, this is going to become our equation number 1. And then we can now, because we were told that the gradient of the curve at P is 2. So we can be able to substitute the gradient 2 at this point of the function that we are given, the derivative of x squared plus ax plus b. We are going to say now gradient is 2. So we are going to say 2 is equals to, because at P, x is 3. So for x, we're going to say 3 squared, then plus 3a, then plus b at that given point. Then simplifying to be 2 equals to, simplifying becomes 2 equals to 9 plus 3a plus b. And this is going to be negative 7 is equals to 3a plus b. And that is now our equation number 2. Now, at that point, we can now see that our b is going to be equivalent to minus 7 minus 3a. And then we are going to substitute that into the first equation that we have. So using substitution, I'm going to say now this is going to be minus 6 is equals to 9a, right? We have 9a plus 6. But instead of b, we are going to substitute minus 7 minus 3a. So if I can open this bracket, I'll have minus 6 is equals to 9a plus, this will be minus now, because 6 times negative 7, that will be minus 42. And then this will be minus 18a. If we can be able to simplify this further, we can say, let me see whether you are able to see exactly the points where I'm writing. Yeah, I can be able to use this part a little bit so that we can save on space. 18 and 9 becomes negative 9, and 42 comes on this side, so we shall have 42 minus 6 is equals to negative 9. So which will mean that we have negative 9a. This minus this is going to translate to 36. So we can say minus 9a is equals to 36. Divided by minus 9, divided by minus 9. Our a is going to be equivalent to negative 4. Our a is going to be negative 4. Now, in order to find b, we are going to use this part that we have seated here. So we are going to say it is going to be b is equivalent to what? B is going to be equivalent to negative 7 minus 3 into negative 4. Yeah, negative 7 into minus 3 negative 4. And basically this will be negative 7 plus 12. And finally, our answer is going to become what? Is going to become 5. 5 become our final answer for this case. And I think I can be able to say which is equals to 5. Which is equals to 5. So we can see now our A is 4 and our B is 5. But the question was, we were supposed to write our expression in a simplified form. So our expression in this case that we were supposed to find is y equals to x cubed over 3 plus a x squared over 2 plus bx plus k. but our k, of course, is this expression that we had gotten here. So we can comfortably write the expression now with the constants well represented. So we can say the equation will be y is equals to 1 over 3 x cubed. A is positive or negative? A is negative 4. So we can be able to say now this minus 4 over 2, it will be 2x squared. B is positive 5 here. So we are going to say this is going to be plus 5x minus 8 as the expression that was expected. So we can be able to say now this is our f of x that we were supposed to find in this particular question, the f of x we were supposed to find in this question. So if you are new to Proflan YouTube channel, consider subscribing so that anytime I'm going to upload a video like this, you'll be notified. See you in the next video.